Hello, everyone. In this session, I'm going to show how I look at the markets and how I anticipate where the market is going to draw to and possible entry and exit positions. So it's going to be a series. It's not just going to be this video because what I'm trying to explain is it's quite long, and it's not something you just gonna understand everything one click from one video. So you're gonna have to watch the series from A to Z to understand how I go about from structure to looking for point of interest to waiting for shifting market structure and then entry and exit positions. So I make it as basic and as simple as possible so that even if you're just starting out in trading, you can actually understand what I'm talking about and the terminologies I'm using. So we can look at right here. This was this high so far. We're making this low, this high, this low, then this relative equal high, and then we made this low, high, and low. And then price came in, ran through this, and then my right here was my point of interest, and we tapped into this place. What do I want to see? I'll count from, this is a weekly time frame, then I'm going to count daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. So I'll be waiting to see a 1 hour shift in market structure, and then you can see the 1 hour shift in market structure. I wanted to get an entry. My entry would have been from here. I outlined it in one of the previous videos. So now that my entry is here, how do I analyze where my drawn liquidity is going to be? So this is basically a weekly time frame. This is basically a weekly time frame, and I wouldn't be surprised for a weekly time frame to come to daily lows or even at least 4 hour lows. So where's my 4 hour low? 4 hour low is this low created this high. So I can use this low as my first target and this second target, third target. So it doesn't mean the market cannot go below these places. Even here is also a target. Right here is also a target. So it doesn't mean the market is definitely going to come to all these positions and marking, but this is me being realistic to my expectations. I'm watching places that if price should come there, I wouldn't be surprised to say, oh, I don't even know why this came here, because I don't want to have anything happening unexpected. I want to expect price to draw into a position and then use my expertise and skill sets to navigate how I can get entry and exit positions within that range. So I'm going to explain this in this series, and if you stay tuned, you're going to get all the information. If you're interested in our coaching program, you can send us a DM right now to register for a free discovery session. So this low on the 4 hour, so you can see we took this low. Now I'll be looking at price coming up here. And if you can recall where I outlined and I told you about how here is a buy side liquidity. And then look at this low. You can see that gap. Like I said, if you were present in our free 1 week session, how the market moves as if it's like someone painting a room and then leaving some gaps and having to come back to paint those gaps. So that is basically how I see this, because we left this range, this gap right here. In this range, we left this gap right here. So, and I would expect the market to come and run this high, because this high is a buy side liquidity, and I'm just gonna label that here as well. So this is my buy side liquidity, and I'll be watching to see the market gravitates towards that. And once we do, I'll be waiting to see a 4-minute shift in market structure. And once I see that, I'll look for entry and exit positions. So overall, I've outlined my exit positions. So we're gonna go to, you remember 1, 2, 3, we use the 4 minutes. So you can see it hasn't really tapped into it yet. Now we're waiting for a 4-minute shift in market structure, and this is our low and this is our high. And once the market goes below the low that created that high, I will regard that as a shift in market structure and then look for possible sell positions. So you can see the market has taken that low. Now, where is my entry position going to be? I'm looking at here. This is going to be my entry position, and my stop loss is going to be above high. I can aim for this little gap here. So I don't really need to put the take profit exactly on this place. I can just give it a little room and aim for 1:4. And you can see the take profit got smashed. So I'm gonna end this session right here, and in our next session, I'm gonna give more examples of this and how I use them in my trading. So I'll be talking to you in the next session. Have an amazing day.